Imagine if a cathedral bone and breath were constructed inside your skull, vaulted ceilings made of voice, echoing with the guttural chants of ancient ancestors, lullabies from a post-human womb, and operatic code muttered by cybernetic monks. That's Medulla, Bjork's most audacious and intimate album, an a cappella fever dream where the body becomes the orchestra. While Medulla is often described as all vocal, that's not entirely true. Though it's built mostly entirely from human voices, there are flashes of synth and piano programming and bass here and there, used more like faint brushstrokes than structure. But the real muscle of the record comes from the voices, Icelandic choirs, throat singing, operatic layers, and some truly unreal beatbox. And the real MVP of that rhythmic madness, Rahzel, known for his work with the Roots and as one of the most innovative vocal percussionists alive. Rahzel doesn't just provide beats, he becomes the pulse of the album. His work on tracks like Where's the Line and Who Is It is jaw-dropping, transforming vocal noise into thunderous, dynamic movement. It's not just rhythm, it is ritual. Opening track, Pleasure's All Mine, unfolds like a gothic invocation. Bjork sounds both divine and feral, floating over a mass of layered voices and percussive grunts. Then comes Where's the Line? A percussive exorcism, if you will, with Rahzel anchoring a track that feels like it's constantly on the verge of combustion. It's primal and elegant all at once. Oceana is the album's shimmering centerpiece, was written for the 2004 Olympics, but it sounds like a hymn sung by the ocean itself. Bjork channels something elemental, mythic. You can hear the amniotic echoes of humanity itself. Other vocal collaborators bring in contrasting textures. You got Tanya's feral throat singing is a standout on Ancestors, where things verge on the avant-garde grotesque. It's confrontation with the self, with the body, with raw expression. And while artists like Mike Patton, which I believe is the King Midas of alternative music, and Robert Wyatt make brief appearances, their roles are more atmospheric than front and center. They blend into the record's dense choral fabric, letting the focus stay on Bjork's vision and Rahzel's rhythmic mastery. Even in its quietest moments, Medulla feels alive. Tracks like Show Me Forgiveness and Vakuro strip everything back to stillness and intimacy, reminding you that the human voice doesn't need embellishment to carry emotion. What's truly remarkable is how Medulla balances chaos and clarity, structure and instinct. It's not just an experiment, it's a full-on reimagining of what pop album can be by using voices to mimic drums, strings, and electronics. Bjork doesn't just deconstruct music, she rehumanizes it. Medulla is a raw, cerebral, spiritual, and at times beautifully uncomfortable. It's an album that sounds like it could have been recorded in a prehistoric cave or in a post-singularity sound lab. Rahzel's beatboxing provides its thunder, while Bjork's voice provides its lightning. And together they summon something ancient and brand new. So if you haven't listened to this album, check it out. Let me know what you think.